Los Angeles is currently facing the worst wildfires in its history, with flames consuming 31,000 acres of land and forcing 180,000 people to evacuate their homes. 5 wildfires are still burning in the areas of Palisades, Eaton, Kenneth, Hearst, and Lydia. California Fire Chief David Acuna said that about 10,000 structures have likely been destroyed. Many celebrities, including Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, Bradley Cooper, Ann Sarnoff, Alan Bergman, Kathleen Kennedy, and Carol Lombardini, live in these exclusive neighborhoods. So which one lost the home? Sandra Lee. Celebrity chef Sandra Lee, 58, shared a heartfelt message on Instagram on Tuesday, revealing that wildfires were approaching her home in Malibu, Los Angeles. She expressed how much her home means to her, saying it has helped her through some of the darkest moments of her life. Sandra talked about the love and care she has put into building and protecting her home, which she purchased several years ago for a significant amount. Located in the beautiful coastal area of Malibu, her home is valued at several $1,000,000 due to its stunning location and luxurious amenities. Mel Gibson. Actor Mel Gibson also lost his beloved Malibu home in the recent wildfires while he was in Austin, recording an episode for the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Purchased in 2010 for $8 million, Mel's coastal property was a treasured family home. In an interview on News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas reports on January 9th, Mel shared his sorrow, saying, "Obviously, it's kind of devastating. It's emotional. You lived there for a long time, and you had all your stuff." Cameron Matheson, celebrity actor Cameron Matheson, 55, sadly lost his home to wildfires on January 8, 2025. In a heartfelt Instagram post, he wrote, "We are safe, but this is what's left of our beautiful home. Our home where our kids were raised and where they wanted to raise their family someday." Cameron and his estranged wife, Vanessa Maria Revelo, share a son, Lucas, 21, and a daughter, Layla, 18. The loss of their home has been a heartbreaking experience for the Matheson family as they cope with the devastating impact of the fires. Steve Guttenberg, actor Brooke Adams. Guttenberg was deeply affected by the recent wildfires that forced mass evacuations in Los Angeles. Over 30,000 locals had to leave their homes in search of safer ground, and Guttenberg played a crucial role in assisting firefighters. During an interview with KTLA on Tuesday, he explained how he helped by moving abandoned cars to nearby streets to improve emergency access. James Woods. James Woods, the star of Casino, was also evacuated from his home during the wildfires. He shared photos and footage of the raging flames via X on Tuesday. One photo showed thick smoke and intense flames reaching toward the sky, captioned, "The view from one of our security cameras." A subsequent video was labeled, "Leaving," capturing the urgency of the situation. In another post, Woods thanked everyone for their support, saying, "To all the wonderful people who've reached out to us, thank you for being so concerned. Just letting you know that we were able to evacuate successfully. I do not know at this moment if our home is still standing, but sadly, houses on our little street are not." Eugene Levy. Actor Eugene Levy, 78, was also evacuated due to the wildfires threatening his home in Temescal Canyon. Speaking to the Los Angeles Times over the phone on Tuesday, the Schitt's Creek star described the frightening scene. He said, "The smoke looked pretty black and intense over Temescal Canyon. I couldn't see any flames, but the smoke was very dark." Fortunately, Eugene and his family were able to evacuate safely, avoiding the devastating impact of the fires. Mandy Moore. Singer and actress Mandy Moore, 40, also had to evacuate her home because of the wildfires. She and her husband, Taylor Goldsmith, left their newly renovated Spanish Revival home with their 3 children, Gus, 3, Ozzy, 2, and Lou, 4 months, and their pets. On Wednesday, January 8th, Mandy shared on Instagram stories, "Grateful for the kindness of friends that we had a place to land last night, trying to shield the kids from the immense sadness and worry I feel, praying for everyone in our beautiful city, so gutted for the destruction and loss." Emily Proctor. Actress Emily Proctor, known for her role in The West Wing, also faced the devastating wildfires. During a CNN interview with Jake Tapper, she shared that her home was destroyed by the flames. Emily said, "Selfishly, I wanted to be here to say we loved our neighborhood and we still do, and it was an incredible community. We have evacuated. I believe our home is also gone. It was news I got from a stranger, which was a very surreal experience. She expressed her gratitude for the helpers, mentioning, "It was incredible on our way out to see the people going in to help." Emily reflected on the strong sense of community, remembering Fire Station 69 and the firefighters who organized bake sales and toy drives. Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton is also another celebrity who lost her home in the recent wildfires. On Wednesday, January 8th, Paris shared on Instagram that she was heartbroken beyond words after watching her Malibu home burn to the ground on live TV with her family. She wrote, "This home was where we built so many precious memories. It's where Phoenix took his first steps and where we dreamed of building a lifetime of memories with London." Julianne Howe. Actress Julianne Howe also had to evacuate her home in the Hollywood Hills after a fire broke out in the area on Wednesday night. She took to Instagram stories to alert her followers, saying, "Okay, so there is a fire right by my house." Julianne emphasized the urgency of the situation, urging everyone in the Hollywood Hills to evacuate immediately to avoid getting stuck in traffic. In a follow-up video taken from her car with her dog Sunny, she confirmed that they are safe and on the move. Billy Crystal. Actor Billy Crystal and his wife, Janice Crystal, sadly lost their home in the recent wildfires. They had lived in their Pacific Palisades residence since 1979, raising their children and grandchildren in a house filled with love and beautiful memories. In a heartfelt statement released on Wednesday, Billy expressed the deep devastation they are experiencing. "Words cannot describe the enormity of the devastation we are witnessing and experiencing," he said. "We ache for our friends and neighbors who have also lost their homes and businesses in this tragedy." Milo Ventimiglia. Actor Milo Ventimiglia also lost his Malibu home in the recent wildfires. His pregnant wife, Yara Mariano, and their dog were safe, but their home was destroyed by the flames. In an eerie coincidence, Milo's character in This Is Us, Jack Pearson, died from smoke inhalation after a similar fire in the show. Speaking to CBS News on January 9th, Milo said, "You know, it's not lost on me. Life imitating art." He watched his home burn down through security footage and described the loss as heavy. Milo shared his sadness over losing memories and seeing his neighbors' homes destroyed. Ricki Lake. Actress Ricki Lake also lost her dream home in the recent wildfires. She shared a series of heartbreaking photos from her California home on Instagram, telling her followers that it was all gone amid the devastating fires. Ricki wrote, "I can't believe I am typing these words. After a valiant and brave effort by our friend and hero, Ross and I lost our dream home." Referring to her husband Ross Birmingham, she described their home as heaven on earth and the place where they planned to grow old together. The loss was immeasurable for Ricki, especially since it was where she and Ross got married in the 2022. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Actress Jennifer Love Hewitt, 45, also faced the devastating wildfires. She posted an emotional update on Instagram, writing, "I have no words, only prayers and holding as much hope as I can for our home and our kids while we watch everything burn. Thank you to every first responder fighting so hard for all of us. Thank you to every friend who reached out and new person I have hugged in tears in the last 24 hours." Jennifer and her husband, Brian Hallisay, who share children Autumn 11, Atticus 9, and Aiden 3, were forced to evacuate their home to ensure everyone's safety. Whitney Cummings. Comedian Whitney Cummings, 42, shared that her family is okay for now but evacuating amid the fierce fires. On Wednesday, she took to Instagram stories, saying, "Sometimes evacuating too soon just clogs the roads and makes it harder for LAFD, but this fire is moving so fast that not the time to take chances. This changes everything forever." Whitney and her family are currently safe, but the rapid spread of the fire has left a lasting impact on their lives. Maria Shriver. Former First Lady Maria Shriver, 69, expressed her heartbreak over the wildfires that swept through her neighborhood. She wrote on Instagram, "Heartbreaking, devastating, beyond belief. Everything is gone. Our neighborhood, our restaurants. All our friends have lost everything. Maria and her family have evacuated safely, but the destruction in their community is immense, leaving many residents without their homes and belongings. Mark Hamill, Star Wars icon. Mark Hamill, 73, was among those who had to leave their homes due to the wildfires. He posted an update on Instagram on Tuesday evening, stating, 7 p.m., evacuated Malibu, so last minute there were small fires on both sides of the road as we approach PCH. Mark also shared that his wife, Marilu York, and their dog Trixie arrived safely at their daughter Chelsea's house in Hollywood by 8:15 p.m. He described the fires as the most horrific fire since '93 and urged everyone to stay safe. Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. Reality stars Heidi Montag, 38, and Spencer Pratt, 41, tragically lost their property in the blaze. Spencer's sister, Stephanie Pratt, revealed on Instagram on Tuesday, "I am beyond heartbroken for my brother, Heidi, and the kids, and to all our friends and neighbors who have lost their houses today. Just spoke to my dad. He tried to save my brother's house, but the wind is so strong there was nothing he could do." Heidi and Spencer are now focused on rebuilding their lives after the devastating loss. Landon and Alabama Barker. Travis Barker's children, Landon, 21, and Alabama, 19, also had to evacuate their home amid the brush fire in the Pacific Palisades. Landon updated his followers on Instagram stories on January 7th, sharing a selfie with the message, "Just evacuated, praying for everyone the fires have affected." Alabama added, "Just evacuated from my home due to the wildfires in Los Angeles. Please be safe." They are saying the fires are spreading football field amounts in seconds. Both siblings are safe, but their home and belongings were lost to the flames. Jamie Lee Curtis. Actress Jamie Lee Curtis, 66, shared her concerns about the wildfires affecting her area on Instagram on January 7. She wrote, "My community and possibly my home is on fire. My family is safe. Many of my friends will lose their homes. Many other communities as well." Following a heartfelt appearance on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, Jamie announced she would be donating $1 million to support those impacted by the wildfires. Josh Gad. Actor Josh Gad also spoke out about the unprecedented devastation caused by wildfires. On Wednesday, he shared on Instagram, "I have never seen anything near the amount of devastation the recent fires have brought in my 20 years living in Los Angeles. So many of my friends have lost their homes. So many firefighters are putting their lives on the line right now, along with emergency services, and every time they suppress one fire, another one pops up." Rob McElhenney. Actor Rob McElhenney let his fans know on Wednesday that he is safe with his wife, Caitlin Olsen, and their sons, Axel and Leo. He shared on X, "Our family is safe. So many homes, whole neighborhoods are just gone. Everyone in our lives is reaching out, which makes our hearts so full. An astonishing amount of bravery displayed by the first responders going into hell to help. Thank you." Diane Warren. Songwriter Diane Warren revealed that her beach house of 30 years was lost in one of the fires on Tuesday night. She posted an Instagram photo of a rock on the beach with the caption, "This is the last pic I took of Leah's rock from my beach house. I've had this house for almost 30 years. It looks like it was lost in the fire last night. There's a rainbow shining on it, which I'm taking as a sign of hope for all creatures who have been affected by this tragedy. The animals in the rescue ranch are okay though, which is the most important thing. Stay safe, everyone." Jennifer Gray. Jennifer Gray's daughter, Stella Gregg, shared on Instagram stories on Wednesday that her mom's home had burned down. She wrote, "Last night my mama's house was burnt to the ground. Luckily, she and Winnie are safe. Give your loved ones an extra squeeze today." Anna Faris. A representative for Anna Faris confirmed on Wednesday that the scary movie star's home was lost to the fires. In a statement to us, they said, "Anna and her family are safe and very grateful." Anna shares her 12-year-old son, Jack, with her ex-husband, Chris Pratt. Melissa Rivers. Melissa Rivers, the daughter of the late Joan Rivers, called into CNN on Wednesday to share the heartbreaking news that her home was destroyed by the fires. She said, "My heart is so broken, not just for myself, but for everybody going through this." Referring to the Pacific Palisades, she added, "It's a town, and it's wiped off the map." Melissa emphasized the loss of her family's history, mentioning, That is the end of everything that belonged to my family and the history of it. I grabbed my mom's Emmy, a photo of my dad, Edgar Rosenberg, and a drawing my mother had done of me and my son. I went for a drawing of hers rather than a photo. I know I can find the photos, but a drawing I can't replace. Chrissy Teigen. Model Chrissy Teigen detailed the surreal moment she evacuated with her husband, John Legend, and their 4 kids, Luna, 8, Miles, 6, Esty, 23 months, and Ren, 18 months, in a social media post. She wrote, "I'm very scared now," packing, alongside a selfie of herself with a suitcase. Later, Chrissy shared a video from a hotel with John, letting fans know they had safely evacuated their home. She captioned the clip, "4 dogs, 4 kids, and a bearded dragon walk into a hotel. Jeff Bridges." Actor Jeff Bridges, 75, sadly lost the Malibu home he shared with his family to the recent wildfires. The 4-bedroom house, which offered stunning views of the Pacific Ocean, had been in the Bridges family for generations. Jeff, along with his brother Beau Bridges and their sister Lucinda, inherited the beloved property. Despite the loss, Jeff and his family are safe, and they are coming to terms with the heartbreaking destruction of their cherished home. Candy Spelling. Tori Spelling's mother, Candy Spelling, 79, lost her home on Malibu's Pacific Coast Highway to the devastating wildfires. Speaking to TMZ, Candy expressed her shock and sorrow, saying, "I'm in shock and processing this massive loss for our family. I am beyond grateful for the memories. It was truly a wonderful gift to have." Last year, Candy had listed the home for sale for $24 million, but later decided to take it off the market. The loss of this cherished home has been a profound blow to Candy and her family. Jhené Aiko. Singer Jhené Aiko, 36, tragically lost her home to the wildfires, as shared by her daughter Stella Gregg on Instagram stories. Stella wrote, "Last night my mama's house was burnt to the ground. Luckily, she and Winnie are safe. Give your loved ones an extra squeeze today." Jhené is now focusing on starting from scratch, determined to overcome the immense loss and rebuild her life alongside her family and pets. Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles revealed that she lost her beloved bungalow in Malibu to the wildfires. Sharing a video of dolphins in the ocean, she wrote, "This is what I was looking at on my birthday this past weekend from my tiny little bungalow on the water in Malibu. It was my favorite place, my sanctuary, my sacred happy place. Now it is gone." Tina expressed her deep sadness for those who lost their homes and praised the bravery of the firefighters. Eric Braeden. The young and restless star, Eric Braeden, shared a series of emotional videos showing the Los Angeles fires approaching his home before he evacuated. In a video posted on Wednesday, January 8th, he captioned it, "Saying goodbye," as he witnessed the blaze from his backyard. Thankfully, Eric and his family are safe, but they have lost their cherished home to the devastating wildfires. Miles and Kelly Teller. Kaylee Teller, 32, confirmed the loss of her and husband Miles' home via Instagram on Thursday. She shared photos of the destruction and wrote, "To everyone reaching out, I can't thank you enough. Your kind hearts have meant the world. I'll never forget them. If you're in the LA area, please get out if you can. I wish I grabbed my wedding dress. Wish I did a lot different, but it doesn't matter. Stay safe. Get out. There are no words. Thank you to the first responders fighting." Bozoma St. John. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, Bozoma St. John, 47, revealed via Instagram on Thursday that she and her daughter Lael lost their Malibu home in the wildfires. She wrote, "This is the house I wanted, the house I prayed for, the house I worked in blood, sweat, and tears for. This was my I'm here house." She wrote, "It is gone. This is an unimaginable loss. I grieve with the rest of Los Angeles as it burns. And even though I found even words to write here, there's nothing that I could say in this moment to describe this feeling." Jen Atkin. Celebrity hairstylist and Y Hair Care co-owner Jen Atkin, 44, posted via Instagram story that her and husband Mike Rosenthal's home had been destroyed in the fires. She shared photos of the debris on Thursday and wrote, "My baby's bed and blankets and stuffed animals are here. Our neighbors are all taking care of one another and checking in, and that's the theme for 2025. She also shared, "We're going to be okay. We always push through. I'm just so sad I left my Grandma Atkins church blazer with her tissues and Tic Tacs in the pockets. Barbara Corcoran, the Shark Tank star. Barbara Corcoran revealed that her mobile home community in the Pacific Palisades has burned down. She wrote via Instagram on Thursday, "The beloved Tahitian Terrace mobile home park in Pacific Palisades, my little slice of heaven, was entirely destroyed when the devastating Palisades fire rapidly moved through the park on Tuesday." Barbara added that she set up a GoFundMe page to help her fellow residents get back on their feet.